Hello, 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 champion women. Welcome to the championship series. And this is intimate conversations with the motivational queen. And I'm going to give you a few more minutes to see if people will join me. I hope that you guys have had an amazing and a phenomenal day. Hey, Nikisa, thank you for joining in. Hello, 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 Miss Tanya. How are you? Thank you for joining me and on this championship series. And I'm excited to be offering this to you exclusively to my champion women's society, only to you. So you're getting the best of the best because it's not offered to anyone else except you. So I thank you guys for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about the birthing process of your greatness, the birthing process of your purpose. One of the best feelings in the world is when God gives you a vision and he plants it down deep inside of you, and it's the purpose, for your life. And it's definitely a growing process. It's definitely you're learning things about yourself as you're about to give birth to your greatness, as you're about to push forth the purpose that God has put forth on your life. So I'm excited to be coming to you. Let me give you a little bit of information about me, like you guys do not already know. I am Erica Lynn, the motivational queen, and I am designed to empower and motivate women to have the emotional stability to discover their greatness down deep inside from within. So I'm hoping that I will be able to inspire you on tonight in this live video, and we're going to be talking about the birthing process of your greatness. So let's get started, ladies. Let's get started. One thing I guess I can say about you two ladies that I do know that you all both have experienced pregnancy. Most women have experienced pregnancy, and we know that pregnancy comes in 3 stages. You know that there's the first trimester, and then there's the second trimester, and then there's the third trimester. So there's 3 stages to being pregnant, and when you're about to give birth to a baby. Well, that's the same thing applies to your purpose. There are 3 stages that we're going to be talking about over the next 3 weeks. Tonight is the first one, and we're going to be talking about the first trimester of the birthing process of your purpose. So I want to talk to you about really quickly, and I'm not going to hold you too long because I know that sometimes we can get on here and we can get long-winded and you can hold you for a long time, and I don't want to do that. I just want to come in here and speak very intimately with you, one-on-one, and be able to have some conversations and some dialogue with you of how this birthing process has helped me on my journey of being a champion woman. So like I said, tonight we're discussing the first trimester. The first trimester is a unique trimester because you're going to experience some discomfort. You're not sure of what it is that God is doing in your life. You're probably wondering like, is this really what God is doing in my life? And it's going to be some pains there. It's going to be some discomfort there. And there's some symptoms there that I'm going to bring up tonight too as well that comes along with that in that first trimester about when you're about to give birth to your purpose. So you experience these things during this first trimester, but understand that it's called a forming season where God is forming something down deep inside of you, and so that he can bring this vision to life so that you may be able to walk out here boldly and confident, knowing that you are walking in the purpose that God has placed over your life. So the first trimester, let me tell you something, you're going to experience some symptoms. And one of the symptoms that you experience even when you're about to give birth Hey Tanya, when you're about to give birth to your baby, you know the sicknesses, the sleepiness, the your upset stomachs, the headaches, you're always tired. The same thing happens when you're about to give birth to your purpose. So you're going to experience some extreme tiredness. And the reason why I say that you're going to experience some extreme tiredness, because God will put you to sleep. God will make you tired so that he can speak to you about what it is that he wants you to do, what it is about your gift that he wants you to bring forth to the world. When I speak about purpose, I was just talking to someone today about purpose, the purpose that God places over your life. And a lot of people kind of relate that to ministry in the church. Not necessarily means that that's your purpose. He created you with a unique gift. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be that you be in the pulpit preaching. He gave you a specific gift so that you can go out here and be a blessing and talk about, and it's all for the glory of God, to be honest. It's all for the glory of God. So hi Cheryl, thank you for joining in. Your first thing about one of the symptoms that you're going to experience is a tiredness, because you're going to be so tired. You're going to become sick and tired of life's disappointments. You're going to become sick and tired of having your heart broken. You're going to become sick and tired of having that broke mindset. You're going to become sick and tired of being just having that average mindset. And this can't be life, right? You can't be going through life like this. It's got to be more than that. You're going to become sick and tired when you're about to give birth to your process. There's going to be some things that you're going to be like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of dealing with this. I'm sick and tired of dealing with these people. I'm sick and tired of being broke. I'm sick and tired of being broken and having my heart broken. I'm sick and tired of eating unhealthy. I'm sick and tired of going to this 9-to-5 job. There's got to be more for me. So you're going to become tired in this birthing process. The second thing that you're going to experience, one of the symptoms that you're going to experience in this birthing process, is an upset stomach. You know what it's like when you're pregnant with that baby. Sometimes you have that upset stomach. You become nauseous and everything like that. So you might become sick and people going to make you sick. What I mean by that is negative people are going to make you sick. You're going to get sick and tired of being around people that are always bringing drama to the table. You're going to get sick and tired. It's going to make you sick. You're going to get sick and tired of people always have something negative to say, even when you're about to give birth to your purpose. You're going to get sick and tired of being put down. You're going to get sick and tired of being people telling you that you can't do this. There's no way possible that you can achieve all of these goals and dreams that you have that God has placed inside of you. It's going to make you sick. And that's one of the symptoms that you're going to experience in the first trimester as you're about to give birth to your purpose. Another symptom is cravings. You know how it is, ladies. I can remember specifically when I was pregnant with my son, I had Reese's peanut butter. Y'all remember Reese's peanut butter cups? I had those, and then I had some potato chips, something salty and something sweet at the same time. Can you believe that? That talk about making you sick, but that was a craving I had. So I'm going to relate this to your purpose, your birth. You start craving for positive things. You start craving for wanting to be around like-minded women, like-minded people. You start craving for a better life for yourself. You start craving for God to speak to you. You start craving and desiring more for your life. And that's one of the things that happens when you're going through this birthing process. I can tell you for myself, 2 years ago, as I was in the process of giving birth to my purpose, I was craving something different. I can't explain to you the feeling I had down deep inside of me. It was just a craving, a longing for something more in my life. I had a longing and a craving to be around motivated people. I had a longing and a craving to and to develop myself, to be more for my children, more for my friends, more for my family. I had those cravings and I had to have it. And I could not understand what was going on. But this was a symptom that I was experiencing in the birthing process of my purpose. Another symptom that you're going to experience is headaches. Now, I want you to take notice when you're in this first trimester and you start having headaches. Take notice to what's stressing you. What's making you have these headaches? Is it people? Is it your diet? Is it stress of the world? Stress at the job? Is it finances? Is it a broken heart that you have not yet gotten over and you still hurting from it and it's causing you headaches? So when you're in this process in the first trimester and you start having headaches, you have to start taking notice to what's giving you these headaches. And then you have to eliminate that in order for you to bring forth this purpose. Because you cannot have anything in your life that's going to stress you or make you sick and have headaches, because it's not going to work. In order for you to push forth to that purpose and give birth to that purpose and your greatness, you gotta remove the things that's causing you stress. Now that means you need to let go of some things. That means that you're gonna have to change some things in your life. And that's hard to do. It's very hard to do. But when that time comes for you, you are going to do it with no hesitation. Because that's when you become sick and tired of being around it. You want more for yourself. You are craving more for yourself. Hi, Nia. Thank you for joining in. You start craving for more. So take notice when you're about to give birth to your greatness and your purpose. You have to understand that you start getting headaches. Take notice to what's giving you the headache. Take notice to what's giving you the headaches. Another symptom that you're going to experience is heartburn. Heartburn. I have experienced it, and I don't know if you all have ever heard of this, but they said that most women that experience heartburn during their pregnancy, they say, now I don't know who is they, but they say that it's because the child has a head full of hair. Have any of you guys ever heard of that? Have any of you heard of that? Because that's what I used to hear. Oh, you experience heartburn because the baby has a head full of hair. Well, heartburn, you're going to experience this too in your birthing process of your purpose. You're going to experience heartburn. And it's not going to be a bad heartburn. It's going to be that desire, that gift, that purpose that God has placed in you. It starts burning on the inside of you. And it starts just bothering you. It's like you can't get away from it. It's something in your heart that God is desiring for you to do. And you need to let him do what he has to do in you so that you can fulfill the purpose that he has on your life. So I'm going to recap a little bit. You're going to experience some extreme tiredness. What I mean by that is you're going to experience tiredness of people. You're going to get tired and sick and tired of being around negativity. You're going to get sick and tired of being around having that broke mindset. You get tired. In order for you to get, and when you get tired, you get sleepy, right? And most of the time, I know for me, most of the time when I'm tired and I'm sleepy is when God is speaking to me and he's doing something in you. And like I said, it's called a forming season. This first trimester that you're going to experience in the birthing process is a forming season where he's forming. It's already in you. It's already in you. I want you to understand that. That purpose, that greatness is already in you. But you're going to become to a point in your life where God is going to move in your life, and there's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing that you can do about it. He's going to have to cause you to be tired of some things. He's going to cause you to have an upset stomach where people are going to make you sick. The things that you used to do will no longer fulfill you anymore. The places that you used to go, you will no longer go anymore. And it just happens. It just happens. Those are the symptoms that you're going to experience, right, Nikisa? Those are the symptoms that you're going to experience when you're about to give birth. Another one is cravings. You're going to crave and long for positive people. You're going to crave for motivational videos like this. You're going to crave to be around like-minded women that are doing the same thing, that understands your growth, that understands your development, that understands that I am a woman just like you and I am walking in my purpose just like you. You're going to crave to be around women like that. You're going to get tired of being around negativity. You're going to get tired of seeing negative things on the news. These are things that God is going to allow happen to you in order for you to give birth to your purpose. The headaches, like I said, take notice to what's stressing you. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And then the heartburn. That's when you're getting ready to go into this second trimester that we're going to talk about next week. The second trimester, you're going to have a heartburn, and it's going to burn down deep inside of you, and there's nothing that you can do about it to make it go away until you start walking in your purpose. Until you start walking in your greatness, then the heartburn starts to reside. A lot of these symptoms are going to subside once your pregnancy starts to progress. That's the same way when you're about to give birth. These symptoms have to happen in order for God to do what he has to do inside of you. In order for him to bring that purpose to life, you have to experience these things. So if you're experiencing some of these things and you don't understand why, so here's your answer. This is why God has to move in your life in order for him to bring forth that purpose in your life. In order for him for you to walk in the destiny that he has for you. I know I long for it every day. And I can't stop doing it. I can't. I done gave birth to my purpose. And now it's time for me to share with you guys, you ladies, you champion women, that, hey, these are the things that's going to happen. And I want to share this with a lot of different women because they need to understand what is happening. And you can't understand what is going on. You just don't understand. A lot of women don't understand. They don't even recognize what it is. But it's the forming season that is happening so God can push forth and propel you to that next level so you can walk in your purpose. There's nothing more fulfilling when you are walking in the purpose that God has placed over your life. There's nothing more fulfilling than that. I can't, and I know some of you ladies are on here and you're walking in your purpose, and I know you can agree with me. There's nothing more fulfilling than you doing what you love to do. Tanya, I know you love making people laugh. Nikisa, you love creating affirmation t-shirts. That's will inspire women. Janelle, you are creating beautiful, wonderful, phenomenal events that's bringing joy to people. Those are things that are laughter, faith, promise, vision, joy. Those things are of God. And that's how you know you're walking in your purpose, man. That's how you know, because that's when God is in it, you're going to win every single time. And it's not about money. It's not about money. When you start walking in your purpose, I don't want you to get so focused on the money. The money's going to come because it's God that's doing what he has to do in you. He's going to bless you tremendously. He's going to open doors for you. He's going to make ways for you. And sometimes, and I tell Neil this all the time, my vision is bigger than my budget. My vision that I have so many different things that I want to do, but it's bigger than my budget. But I don't worry about it. You know why? Because God is at the center of this. And you know, the thing of it is that we have to understand, you can't do this by yourself. God is the foundation of this purpose. He is the foundation because he created it in you, and you have to make sure that he is the foundation of it all. In order for you to fulfill the destiny that God has for your life, he has to be the foundation of it all. So I hope this has empowered you to walk into your greatness every single day. But I want to give you some things to take away before we get off of here. Take some notes. In order for you to do this and walk in your hi Beth, how you doing? In order for you to walk into your purpose and to give birth to the purpose that God has placed on your life, there's going to be some things that you need to adjust in your life. You're going to have to make the necessary changes in your daily routine. You're going to have to make necessary changes in your daily routine. And what I mean by that, you got to pray. The things that bothered you, the things that symptom that you're having that's giving you a headache, if it's too much negativity on TV and you know that it's giving you a headache, remove it. Change your daily routine. The things that you're usually doing that's giving you headaches, remove it. If it's your diet, if you need to drink more water, if you need to exercise, change your daily routine. In order for you, God, to birth this into you, you got to change your daily routine. The second thing is, I got my notes here, y'all. Understand that these early symptoms will come less frequent as your pregnancy progresses. So don't get scared, don't get doubtful, don't get fearful, and think that these symptoms are not going to go away. They will. Because eventually, like those things, those negative people, they're going to walk away. Those negative things are going to remove themselves from your life. And the positive things are going to come in your life. The opportunities are going to come forth. It's going to become so easy. And you're going to be able to recognize when something is for you and when something is not for you. If it's going to benefit you, if it's going to add value to your life, then you need to have it in your life. But things that are not, they're going to be removed. And it's going to become easier for you to walk into it every single day. The last thing is, take care of your mental, take care of your physical body, and take care of your spiritual soul. You have to do those three things. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Those are things that are needed in order for God to give birth, for you to give birth to that purpose, for you to give birth to that greatness. So do you have any questions, ladies? I so thank you for joining me tonight in these intimate conversations. This is, you guys, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, this is intimate conversations. This is helping me as I'm on this journey of being a motivational speaker. It's not easy. I had to go through some things and learn some things. I had to go to classes on learning how to speak and how to quiet my voice when I need to, how to raise my voice when I need to, how to speak power into you. And my desire is that I want to light a fire up in you so much that you will get off this live video and start writing down some things that's stressing you, the things that's giving you headaches. So I hope that you have enjoyed this live, intimate conversation. I was nervous about it, but this is going to help me down the line. And that's what I mean about God is going to present opportunities for you to speak, to do things for other people. He's going to put you in places, and you're going to have to step outside that comfort zone. You're going to have to step outside of that comfort zone. Hi, Sherelle. If you would like a recap of everything I just talked about, you can just type recap at the bottom of the live feed, and I can recap for you the symptoms so you can write them down. I'm having a hot flash, lady. Hello, Miss Anika Stewart. How are you? If you would like a recap of what I just spoke about really quickly, I can recap for you about the symptoms that you're going to experience as you're about to give birth to your process, to your purpose and your greatness. But I thank you so much, and if you missed this, you can go back in and watch the replay of it. This was exclusively for you champion women only, because I wanted to be able to reach you first, before I present it to anybody. Thank you. I will recap. So we got a couple of people that said they wanted a recap, and I wanted to talk to them really quickly about the first trimester of when you're about to give birth to your purpose, when you're about to give birth to your greatness. And just so you know, most women will experience some symptoms, just like when you experience symptoms when you're pregnant in your first trimester, when you get sick, you get tired, you have these cravings. These are the same things that happen when you're about to give birth to your purpose. And the symptoms are you experience tiredness, extreme tiredness. In order for God to do what he has to do, he needs to put you to sleep. He needs to make sure that you are sick and tired of being around life's disappointments. You're going to get sick and tired of being around negativity. You're going to become tired of being broke. You're going to become tired of having that broke mindset. You get tired. He has to do this in your life in order for him to bring forth this purpose that he has for your life. You're going to have an upset stomach. You know how you get sick and you become nauseous when you're pregnant with a baby? You're going to become nauseous and sick and tired of being sick and tired. Things that you used to eat may not taste good to you anymore. You know what I mean? You're going to become sick. So the things that you used to do, you're going to become sick of it. The people that you used to be around, you're going to become sick of it. It's not a knock against them. It's not a knock against them. It's just that God has put you in a place where he is forming you, forming this purpose, forming this greatness. This is the forming season. This is the forming trimester where he is forming something in you. So you become sick of things. The next thing you're going to experience is cravings. And I told them when I was pregnant with my first son, I had a Reese's peanut butter cup and I had some Lay's potato chips at the same time. So the same thing happens when you're about to give birth to your purpose. You're going to crave to be around like-minded women. You're going to crave to be around positive images, positive people. You're going to crave to want to develop yourself more. You're going to crave to learn things about yourself, to develop yourself. You're going to crave these things. And there's nothing that you can do about it because you long for it. You yearn to have it. And there's nothing that you can do about it. The next thing is headaches that you're going to experience. Headaches. Now, the thing about headaches is you need to take notice to what is giving you the headache. If it's somebody that's stressing you out and they giving you a headache, then you need to remove that out of your life. The things that's causing you headaches and stress, you're going to have to remove it out of your life. In order for God to do what he has to do and to fulfill his destiny on your life, you got to remove the stress, remove the headaches. Even if it's something that you're eating, you got to remove it. In order for God to do what he has to do, remove the stress. How can you move forward and propel forward into the thing that God has for you if you're stressed? You can't. There's no way that you can do that. And it's not, I'm telling you, it's nothing that you can do about it, because these symptoms are going to come. When he is ready to move in your life, the symptoms are going to come. The last symptom that you're going to experience before you go into the second trimester of the birthing process is heartburn. This is so good, because that heartburn is not a bad heartburn. It's a heartburn because it's the desire that you long to have. It's burning inside of you. You can't do anything about it. It's just burning inside of you. Heartburn. That is when he places that greatness down deep inside of you and brings it forth so that you just can't get rid of it. It burns like fire inside of you. Anybody that's walking in their purpose, they know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about, Anika. I know you do, because it's something that you just desire to do every single day. You can't stop it. It's just in you. In order for God to do what he has to do, you have to experience these symptoms. But understand that these symptoms will digress as your birthing process comes closer and closer and closer. The headaches that you used to have, you no longer have no more. You have a craving, but it's always a craving for the right thing. The people that's going to add value to your life. You have cravings, but it's always something that's going to add value to yourself. So I wanted to give you these 3 takeaways before I got off of here on this live, is to make the necessary changes in your life on your daily routine. Pray, and pray more. You got to continue to pray. Continue. Make the changes. If you're eating wrong, change it. If you need to exercise more, change it. If you need to be around more positive people, come and join me on this group. You can invite people to this group, and you desire for it, change it. Come into this group and we can motivate and empower, because that's what it's all about. I want to see women win. I want to see women walking in their purpose. I want to see women fulfilling the destiny that God has for them over their life. The second thing is, understand that these symptoms are going to become less frequent as the pregnancy progresses. And the third thing is, take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Understand that God put this inside of you. In order for him to fulfill it, you have to take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I said at the end, God is the foundation of it all, because he's the one that brought it forth. He's the one that put it inside of you. He put that seed of greatness in the inside of you. So now you have to understand, am I ready for this? Are you ready for it? Because it's going to take work. It's going to take prayer. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take obedience. But it's so much joy in walking in the purpose that God has for your life. So I thank you guys. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. I know it's getting dark. I wanted to be intimate. I wanted to have this close conversation with you, because this is exclusively for my champion women. I love each and every one of you. I love seeing you guys win. I love seeing the joy in your heart. When I see posts and things like that going on in your life, I love seeing you win. When you have a win, and if you're celebrating something, post it on the wall. Please do. Feel free to do that, because that's what we are here for. We are here to motivate and empower you as you walking in your greatness and being the champion woman that you are called to be. So I want you to know, as you go out today and every day, represent the champion woman lifestyle. Thank you, ladies, for joining, and I hope you have a good night.